It's Saturday night, the 27th, I believe, of August 2011. I hope you can hear me. I'm not going to be screaming. You know, for a little while now, I've kind of told you I'm burned out in politics. Truth of the matter is, well, it's like this. I'm tired of talking about stuff. I've said this before, so even this is repeating myself. I don't give a damn about Obama. I don't give a damn about Boner. I don't give a damn about that pipsqueak, and I forget his name. Cantor? Is that his name? Same thing with Bernanke, and we won't even get into the discussion on Governor Goodhair. I'm tired of all of it. Because the basic fundamental philosophy which we run this nation is absolutely flawed, and so is the economic model. I know that if you bother to listen to me, there will be ramifications of what I'm about to tell you. But capitalism sucks, guys. Every, I don't know how many years, at least 80, if not less, we tend to blow everything up. Why is that? Well, as far as I can tell, it's because capitalism has grown to mega portions, and there's no more room to growth, or room for growth. And as such, in order to grow, you've got to destroy everything. There's one economist, and I forget his name, pointless to remember, little bastard, anyway, who called capitalism creative destruction. Quite frankly, when you look at things that are going on around the world, especially today, that's not creative, that's just downright bloodshed and destruction. Slight note here, the Race Mixer sent me a couple of videos, neither of which I can watch. There's like this very narrow window when the bandwidth that I have accessible here in the hotel is sufficient for me to watch videos, so I'm still trying to get to them. One has to do with China developing their own in-house Apache-like assault helicopter. And the other one is a report out of Russia Today that says now that Gaddafi is out of power, Al-Qaeda has taken over Libya. Mazel tov. Do I believe any of this? I don't know. What I believe is I'm tired of talking. I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, as of I guess what I'm waiting for. Let me back up a little bit here. In about 2003, I started the dialogue on how the corporations were corrupting America. By 2006, I started documenting that. By 2008, 2009, I documented it in full. I'm way past the point of bitching, complaining, talking about how these mega corporations are screwing it up. They're screwing us all up. There's nothing wrong with corporations. There's nothing wrong with business. There's nothing wrong with ownership. As long as they don't become so powerful that their needs overpower the needs of the majority of the people. What's good for General Motors is not necessarily good for the United States. The idea of being too big to fail was written about years before it became headlines, and that was done by me. And I explained exactly why and what kind of control these guys have. And all of a sudden it's in the headlines. And comedians are making jokes about it. So, needless to say, I'm a little tired of talking and writing about this. I've done my job. I was out there ahead of the curve. Even more so than what's his name that does the Trends Institute thing. Right now, I guess what I can say is I'm waiting for the majority to catch up with where I'm at. Of course, if I keep up with these things, by the time the majority catches up to where I'm at, I'm going to be dead. So if the videos as of late are light, extemporaneous, fluffy, it's just because I'm tired of telling you the obvious truth out there. The corporations are not bad. The people who are working in them are not bad. Even the bastards that own those businesses are not bad. I mean, you want to vilify the Koch brothers? Mazel tov, go for it. That's your gig, okay? I got that. But they're playing by the rules that we in society have set up. Now, this brings up another topic, if you will. Something I wanted to tell you. I consider myself philosophically an American socialist. Now, that's a bit different from, that's nothing to do with Chairman Mao or Stalin, the boss, or Lenin, or Trotsky even. There's nothing to do with them at all. I was taught socialism by Upton Sinclair in his book, The Jungle. And the American-style socialism that he talked about did not outlaw capitalism. Matter of fact, it embraced a certain amount of capitalism. This is where a lot of people will disagree with me again. What his point is for decent housing, clothing, medical care, food, the things that are costing way too damn much in the United States today. And they do. Especially when you get into these larger cities. Should be provided by all of us collectively in the government. Now, I take what he wrote a bit further. I do believe in smaller government. I believe that the biggest portion of governmental power should reside at the ward level, the neighborhood in which you live. And as you get further and further and further away from that ward level, power of the government to influence what goes on in the ward level diminishes. Now, I know a friend of mine would like to see that ward level without leadership, a certain type of social anarchy. I'm not sure about that. I haven't studied it well enough. But I do know that what we have going on right now is not working. It's not that wages are too low. It's that we've allowed basic commodities to become too damn expensive. And we have no power at the local ward level to say a damn thing about any of this. And we have to petition our representatives and our senators and our president to alter this. But they're not here. They're thousands of miles away on the East Coast, and they're ignoring us. I don't know what to say anymore, other than, as I said, when you catch up with me, maybe you'll see it as I do. I don't know. I don't know at all. This is Cliff Potts. I do thank you for your time. As always, may your God go with you. I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.